I wanna do to you, and there's so many things I want for you. On this night, I'll make sure you won't regret what you and me did.
Shaquena Squad, this is your girl Shaquena coming to you loud, live, and in color. Hey my people, hey my people, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Today I want to come to you with this very important video. I have had this conversation with plenty of people around the world, well, not around the world, but lately and in the past. And in some states, if you have sex with somebody that's incompetent or somebody that's severely mentally retarded, you will go to prison because it is rape. Okay? In some states, you know, you automatically go to prison, but you go through a trial just like everybody else, and you know, because in some states it's against the law to have sex with somebody that is incompetent, whether it be, you know, physical, depends on the physical disability, whether it be mental, depends on the severity, or psychological. Okay, here in Georgia, if you have sex with somebody that is mentally retarded and you are an able-bodied person, you will go to prison. Okay, me, if I have sex with somebody that's mentally retarded, I'm going to prison because it is against the law. That person cannot consent to sex, even though they sit there and they say whatever they say. Mentally, they do not understand. If they cannot understand what sex is, if they cannot explain to you what sex is, the act of sex, the whole 9 yards, the whole process, if they cannot explain that to you, they cannot have sex. Okay, now there's some of us out here that can have sex, some of us that can't. Okay, let's get that straight. But we're talking about people that are severely mentally disabled, that cannot have sex. Like I said, in some states it's against the law. And it also depends on, you know, expert testimony to tell whether or not this person has the understanding of what sex is, how sex is performed, or if they are capable of learning about the birds and the bees. Okay, if they are not capable of taking sex education and understanding the information that is given to them, they cannot consent to sex. And I have had this conversation with people in the past and recently. Okay, and just to give you a little backstory, yeah, a lot of y'all know that I'm from Columbus, Georgia. Well, I'm originally from Phoenix City, Alabama, but I moved to Columbus, Georgia. Well, a couple of years ago, this man was messing around with this young woman because she was in her 20s, early 20s, and she was mentally handicapped, retarded, whatever you want to call it. And he was having sex with her, and her family found out about it. She didn't know what was going on with her. You know, she didn't understand the situation. She just knew she was being touched, and she told that she was being touched and who touched her. And when it got out that this man had been touching her, He knew he did wrong. He knew what he did was wrong. He knew that it was against the law. He knew it was rape. And when they came to arrest him, they found him hanging in his storage house. They found this man hanging because he knew what he had done was wrong. Okay? And I just want to educate people and to let people know, understand the laws, understand things in your state. Understand the disabilities. Understand people. Okay? Keep yourself out of trouble. Educate yourself. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying be scared to meet somebody, fall in love, whatever. I'm not saying don't do that. But what I'm saying is educate yourself before you do something stupid, okay? Because a lot of people ask me, well, Shaquena, can you have sex? Yes, I can. You will not get in trouble, okay? I have taken sex education. I know what sex is. I know how babies come about. You know, I'm able to retain that information. And I'm able to live my life. I'm able to have kids. But, yeah. That's the difference. I'm competent to have sex. Okay? There's a big difference between being incompetent and competent enough to have sex with somebody. And you must use that judgment. Okay? You must use that judgment. I will give you the example of, you see somebody that's got Down syndrome. You as an able-bodied person with all the smarts in the world, you already know that that person with Down syndrome can never consent to sex. They can never consent to sex. Never. They are incompetent. They cannot consent to that. So if you have sex with somebody with Down syndrome, you are going to prison. That is rape, people. Okay? That is rape. And you should spend time in prison for that. Okay? Understand the differences. Just educate yourself, people. Okay? It don't take much to educate yourself and ask questions. If you ask questions, you will be okay. But people fail to do the work and ask questions. And that's what I don't understand. Why don't people ask questions? It don't take much for you to open your mouth and say, hey, I don't understand this. I don't understand that. What would happen if this happens? What would happen if that happens? Okay? That's just my light off of my laptop. But what would happen if I do this? What would happen if I do that? Just like when you be in school and you have a question when you're in the classroom, it's the same thing. The world, society is your classroom. And if you do not understand something, go to somebody that can probably give you the answers. Ask some questions. If you're not sure, ask some questions. Okay? Because I would hate to see people go to prison for something that they could have stopped. You know, that they could have avoided. I would hate for y'all to get in trouble for something that you could have avoided altogether. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to educate people on things. People may not believe me. People may not want to hear this topic, but this topic needs to be had. I mean, this subject needs to be talked about. This is a topic that people need to understand. And if you don't understand it, look it up for yourself. Because it's no excuse to be ignorant to the world. It's no excuse to be ignorant to things that's happening here in the world. This is just no excuse for it. Okay, there is never an excuse to not know information when all you have to do is ask a question. When all you have to do is go on your laptop or your phone and Google whatever question you may have. There is no excuse. And I'm here to educate people on different things as I learn them and as I understand them. Okay? Now, the one thing that I would not do when trying to educate is argue. I would never argue with anybody when I'm trying to give education or knowledge. When I'm trying to educate you or I'm trying to give you knowledge, I will not argue with you. I will stop the conversation. I will change the conversation. Because I don't argue when I'm trying to give out information. I will never argue with you because I don't have time. Life is too short and my time is too valuable to be arguing with people, trying to get people to learn something that's important. And this topic is too important for me not to give you the information as I have learned it. You can take the information that I have given you in this video and further do research and understand the research, understand the topic, or not. It's up to you. It's your choice. You don't have to do nothing you do not want to do. You don't. You do not have to do anything you don't want to do. But if you want to learn more about this topic, go right on ahead. I encourage you to do just that because it is very, very, very important that you learn what you need to learn to make sound decisions for yourself and in your life. I hope that I have taught y'all something today. I hope that y'all have learned something today. Because that's what I'm here for. And if you made it to the end of my video, give me those big thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, make sure you like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell twice to be notified. If you're an old subscriber, make sure notifications on. Share all my videos. And like I always say, have fun playing with your nails if you wear nails, if you're growing your own. Have fun playing with your makeup if you wear makeup or if you're just learning how to use it. And y'all, please live life because God only gives you one. Bye, y'all.